Welcome back, you guys. My name is Rimi, for those who don't know. On today's look, I achieved a simple bronzy look. I use my lipstick and the shade Salem from LimeCrime as my liner, and I love how this look came out. I know that I've been gone for some time. I had a really bad reaction to a soap from Clean&CleaR, the Acne Advanced Soap, I believe it was called, and my face completely broke out. So I took some time for myself to let my skin replenish and just sort of let it get back to how it used to be, how normal it was, and that's why I've been gone for so long, but I'm back, so let's get to it. Okay, you guys, so I already started with priming my face, and I highlighted my eyebrows using the MAC, the MAC ProLongwear Concealer in MC42. Like I said, that's my go-to. To start our eye look, we're going to be using the 35O palette from Morphe. I need to prime my lids. Hold on. To prime my lids today, we're going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is something I use all the time. I honestly haven't really used any other eyeshadow primer because I don't know why. I just never have. Okay, so to start our eyes, using the Morphe 35O palette, we're going to be using the Morphe E27 blending brush. We're going to start our transition shades using these top two colors right here. I just want to soften this up a little bit more, so I'm just going to be using the single shade right now after I buffed in that mix. Now we're going to be using these two shades right here, just to add some more depth into our look with the same E27 brush. I just want to bring this color now a little bit lower, not going too high. You just want to buff that in with the other colors that we have already applied onto our eye. I like it. Now, using our Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to be using this bronze shade right here, and I'm just going to add that directly into my crease. Now, using this flat synthetic brush that we sprayed some NYX matte finish setting spray on it, I'm going to pick up this nice little shimmer shade right here and just apply that on the top of our lids. Not really taking it out here where we have our colored crease, but bringing it more towards the middle, from the middle towards the inner corner of our eye. Just applying that very gently. Just pack it on onto your lid. Now, going back with the Morphe E27 brush, we just want to blend that in to not have any of the shimmer shade on the top of our lid, just so everything could blend in seamlessly. Now for our eyeliner, I'm going to be using the LimeCrime liquid lipstick in shade Salem, which we also use for our lips today. I'm going to be also using the small angle E65 brush by Sigma. Like I said before, this is my go-to brush when I'm going to wing my eye. Now to do this, you're just gonna pick up the applicator and with the brush, just pick up some product. I'm sorry if I'm blocking anything, but I'm going to need the mirror a lot closer to me to do this step. I'm sorry if you guys can't see, but since this is a liquid lipstick, the consistency is not the same of what I'm used to with my regular liner. So I really need to be all up in my face. Now that we have our eyes winged, I'm going to just color correct my skin with the LA Pro Concealer, the yellow and the orange one. I usually use the yellow, the green one and the orange one. The green is just more for your red spots that you may have on your skin, and the orange is just for like any dark or like dark purple or blue spot. So for foundation today, we're going to be using the Infallible Pro Matte, the Infallible Pro Matte Longwear, Pro Matte foundation, and the Maybellin Fit Me, and I'm just going to, honestly, I'm kind of hating this eyeliner because I like my wing to be really sharp, and I guess because I'm using the liquid lipstick, like I said before, the consistency is not the same from actual eyeliner. So I'm going to have to play around with my concealer brush on the edges of my wing to just sharpen it up. But that's okay. I could just fix that later on. So using a damped black beauty blender, I'm going to use the bottom to just dab that into my face. Okay, once we have our foundation on, we're just going to conceal the rest of our face with the same MAC Pro Longwear concealer. And this is where I want to sharpen up my liner. Now with my damp purple Real Technique sponge, we're just going to dab that into our face. And to set our concealer, we're going to use the Airspun product that I always use with my Pink Beauty Blender. We're just going to pick it up and then just place that under our eyes and all the other areas we just concealed. So to contour our face today, we're going to be using the Anastasia contour kit. I'm going to be using Camel and Caramel and Cinnamon. I think those are the names. I'll leave it on the description down below. And to contour our nose, we're going to be using the Morphe M458 brush. Okay, so now we're just going to dust off the rest of the powder we just applied. Okay, you guys, so I just did a lip scrub from Lush, just lip scrub you could pick up in their stores, and I used this replenishing lip balm from LA Splash Cosmetics that really leaves your lips super soft, especially when you're using a lot of liquid lipsticks that your lips tend to get really dry and cracky. You can use that replenishing balm to really moisturize your lips. So what we're going to do next is our eyebrows using the Anastasia Dipbrow and Medium Brown. That's my shade. I'm going to just fill these bad boys. And the brushes I'm using here are the same ones I usually use, which is just an angled brush from BH Cosmetics and a spoolie from the same brand. Okay, you guys, so now that we have our eyebrows done, I just quickly clamped my eyelashes and I used their real mascara. So I used the Their Real mascara from Benefit, and I just clamped my lashes, curled them, and that's the same thing. So I'm quickly going to change, put on some lipstick, do something to this hair, and add some falsies, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we're back. So I added some Ardell Wispy Lashes. Like I said, was going to use Salem as a lipstick, so I put that on, and I just threw my hair in a bun. That's how my hair always is. It's always in a bun. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see anything in the future, please remember to let me know down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon.